Hey everybody, this is Peter B, and this is my 2025 YouTube Hall of Fame ballot. Asked to pick 10 channels. Actually, I had a hard time weeding it down to 10. A lot of good channels that are eligible, but I did get it down to 10, and these are my 10. This should be a slam dunk. Collector's A collector's dream, Orlando. He is such a nice guy. He does a lot of informative videos for newer people in the hobby. He loves pre-war cards, especially 19th century cards, like I do. And I pretty much collect everything Orlando collects. I mean, he collects. I hope Orlando thinks I'm one of his friends. I definitely would like to be one of his friends. He is such a fantastic guy. If I can ever go to a show where he is, I'd love to meet him in person. I like channels that show wonderful baseball cards as well as educate. And Orlando does just that. He is the expert in our community on Cuban baseball cards, and I even collected some because of watching his channel. He is just such a nice guy in Orlando. I'm sure you're going to get in, no problem. The next person should also be a slam dunk, and that's Dylan at Double D Vintage Baseball Cards. Dylan has such a passion for the hobby. He has this huge hobby room with, I don't know how many it showcases, over 100 cards. And he always has energy, and that energy he puts into the video comes out. Fantastic guy out in Hawaii, a little jealous there. But Dylan collects vintage. He picked the wrong 1975 rookie. The best 1975 rookie is George Brett, not Robin Yount. So Dylan, you did pick the wrong rookie to like. I personally like the George Brett rookie, which I'm viewing it right now on your channel header. So, Dylan, like I said, should be a slam dunk. He goes on lives a lot and collaborations, and he's a real nice guy. And I love his new fancy labeling he does. I should buy a card for him just for that label. The next one I very enjoy is Shane at Shoebox Legends. He sort of collects like I do. He likes vintage cards, and he also likes hockey cards. I'm also a vintage hockey collector. They're kind of few and far between, but Shane also loves hockey. And he likes buyback cards. I actually got into buyback cards before seeing Shane's channel, but he really turned me on. I copied his idea of doing a Franken set, numbered binder, went through whatever, of just buyback cards. And I'm probably like 3/4 through already. But that was totally Shane's idea. We share dog names. His dog's name Leo, and my dog's name is Leo. And Shane just seems like a real nice guy. Definitely deserving of my Hall of Fame vote. Next guy, Sammy Thunder. He also has a lot of energy. He's always on YouTube, lives, collaborations, and he's building himself a very nice vintage collection. I started watching him when he was brand new, and to be honest with you, he didn't have very much, but his collection has just totally grown. And it's very nice. He likes Mays and Mathewson and Seaver and Ryan. Very nice. He's also a part-time card dealer at card shows. And he also is doing some education on his channel. Very, very nice guy. Next one is Mike at Junk Wax Hero. Mike has done many, many, many days in a row of videos. I think he was trying, I don't know how many he did. I think he was trying for a year or something. And I don't know if he got there, but he got pretty close. I know that. He likes vintage. He has a nice collection. He is also very informative. He does a newsletter, and I'm on his email list. He talks about attic finds, which are pretty cool. And he talks about current topics in the sport card industry. He also shows basketball cards, which I don't care, but I do care about Larry Bird cards, and he does show a lot of Larry Bird cards. So good job there, Mike. The other basketball cards, who cares? Stick with Larry Bird. Next one I got my vote is Doug, DK Cardboard. He's a dry humor type guy. He has a very nice collection. He goes into pre-war cards, pre-war vintage advertisement cards with baseball themes and other themes, just like I do. And he has a very nice collection. Sometimes he lets his alter ego, Dougie K, run the show, and that's pretty funny when he does that. Dougie K, I don't know if he's a nice guy or not, but Doug, it does seem like a very nice guy. And Doug, you get my vote. Ryan at Breakout Cards. Ryan is into tobacco era cards like I am. Not only baseball, but non-sports, just like I am. I would consider him in our community the expert at old non-sport cards. I love watching his channel. He shows like items that are sold in recent big auctions and what they went for. He's showing these real nice non-sport cards. Young guy, seems to have a very good future. Next one is Chris, baseball card collector, investor, dealer, in that order. Chris shows some nice cards, and he shows about buying cards and how much he's going to sell them for, how he breaks it down and how much he's going to sell them for. And then he, at the end, tells us how much he did sell for, and he doesn't hold anything back. He tells us his cost, cost of buying, cost of travel, and at the very bottom, profit he made. Very, very informative, knowledgeable baseball card collector, both vintage and modern cards. He's been out there a long time, so let's put him in the Hall of Fame. He deserves it. Adam at Splendid Sport Cards. He does a lot of live stuff and collaborations. One of the collaboration he does is Turn Back the Clock with Dylan at Double D. He's a Red Sox fan. I think he's from originally Massachusetts, so that's a good thing with me. Red Sox fan. Pedro fan. Tom Brady fan. So guys I like a lot. So Adam at Splendid Sports Cards. And then the final one is Ken at Ken's Cardboards. He not only shows very nice vintage baseball cards, but he also shows hockey, just like Shane does. And he definitely gets my vote. So those are my votes. I hope you 10 guys, well, only 5 of you 10 are going to get in, unfortunately. But I hope 5 from my list, because I think you all deserve it, get into the YouTube Hall of Fame. And I thank you, Jake, for doing all this, all the time and effort put into it. And have a good day, everybody. Good luck.